for the visiting New York Knicks. At shooting guard, R.J. Barrett. At power forward, Julius Randle. At the other guard position, Damian Lillard. At center, Joel Embiid. At the other forward position, LeBron James. The head coach of the visiting team is Tom Thibodeau. Let's meet your Chicago Bulls. At the center position, standing 6'11", number 9, Nikola Vucevic. Starting at small forward, at 6'6", number 11, DeMar DeRozan. The other forward, standing 6'11", number 34, Giannis Antetokounmpo. At point, at 6'0", number 3, Allen Iverson. The other guard, at 6'6", number 23, Michael Jordan. Your Chicago Bulls head coach is Billy Donovan. Ladies and gentlemen, your Chicago Bulls.
Welcome to 2K Sports. We have the NBA coming up. Great to have you with us. This is Kevin Harlan. We've got Chris Webber and Greg Anthony with us. And from the sideline, we'll be hearing from David Aldridge. Hey, Dave.
Thank you very much. Well, it may be hard to remember now, but Joel Embiid did miss his first 2 seasons due to injuries. He said, "It was rough. I think about what I went through and how it prepared me to be a better man. I really feel like I'm the process, and the process is about me. So every time I step on the court, it's all about having fun. I'm just enjoying my time in the league." Kevin, back to you.
A lot of depth in there, David. Thank you for that one. So the New York starting 5. They've got R.J. Barrett, Joel Embiid out there with Julius Randle. Then it's Damian Lillard, and it's James in at the small forward. And for Chicago, Antetokounmpo out there with DeRozan. Then it's Jordan, and it's Vucevic, and it's Iverson in at the point. And already, Greg, we're seeing some of the new wrinkles that players have added to their game.
No doubt. The work doesn't end when the season does. And if you're trying to improve your skills, or if you're trying to pack on good weight, that kind of stuff needs to get done during the offseason.
Now here's LeBron in the game against Philadelphia. Very impressive. And here's Giannis. Now here's Jordan. Over Barrett with the tip, and Antetokounmpo on the follow.
And with his length and explosiveness, it's never a surprise to see Giannis get points on the offensive glass. Great nose for the ball.
Now here's LeBron. Here he goes. In transition, here come the Bulls. DeRozan leading the charge. And Embiid with the block. And they get it back. Jordan can't get it to go.
They're 1 of 4 here to start, looking to get into a flow offensively.
Randle finds Barrett. Floats it up for James. It's stolen by Vucevic. Outside Jordan. Back to Iverson. Giannis outside. Tacumbo can't get that one to fall.
Now, that's one of the few times they'll get away with leaving him that wide open.
Lillard with it. Now guarded by Antetokounmpo. Barrett against Jordan. Lillard from outside. Chicago grabs the miss. This their first look at this year's New York squad.
Two conference rivals. I mean, they'll play each other a total of 4 times this season.
So we're going to say they're going to be familiar with each other, huh? But even so, these teams will learn about each other tonight. So much changes from year to year.
And stolen by Iverson. 16 feet away. Fader on the way. Rebound by Joel Embiid. New York's gone 0 of 2 from deep here. Here's LeBron. Sinks that one from the post.
Powerful presence on the court. It's hard to match James' strength inside.
Last season, Embiid posted career highs as a scorer. And Greg, he did it with unbelievable efficiency.
And how about hovering around that coveted 50, 40, 90 club? What's amazing is how comfortable he looks. The defense is never able to speed him up.
And the Knicks with possession here. The Bulls getting the bucket. Lillard misses.
And they're 1 of 5 to start this game. Just really haven't gotten into a flow offensively.
And that one's good, Iverson.
And the passing skills of Giannis continue to improve. His floor awareness has grown through the years.
Here's LeBron after the made shot from Allen Iverson. LeBron kicks to Lillard. Embiid trying to break loose. A three-pointer off the mark. The Bulls leading by 6. Antetokounmpo passes to Iverson. And James pulls it down.
With the D playing soft off him, he might have been better off taking it to the hoop instead of settling for the jumper.
And it's Barrett penetrating. Embiid, no good. And Chicago shooting 36% in this first quarter, trying to get their bearings. Here's Jordan. And it's off the back rim, no good. Knicks trail by 6. They could use a big shot here to get this offense going.
Too many empty possessions. Right now, they need a basket.
His shot was hindered by that momentous mobile 1 block.
And an early swat like that can really set the tone. Now the shooters will be feeling his presence.
Bulls on D. LeBron kicks to Lillard. Yes, and it's LeBron picking up the assist.
Can't get an inch of room out there. A difficult task defensively because he has such deep range.
Iverson dishes to DeRozan. And he banks in the layup.
DeRozan's hard to handle when he's scoring inside. The D doesn't know who to put on him.
James, the pass to Barrett. To the middle. Here's Embiid. Now in the scoring column with that bucket. 1 for 2 this game.
What amazing strength. Look, I love how Embiid fights his way through whatever the defense throws his way.
Iverson gets the bucket.
And that's 10 straight points in the paint. The defense, nowhere to be found.
And here's Lillard. He brings it up for the Knicks. It's a 5-point game. Embiid against Vucevic. Here's Randall. From down in the low post. It goes.
Good at recognizing when the defense is overcommitted. I mean, Embiid is terrific at sharing the ball.
Jordan, the pass to Iverson. Unloads from 13. And the Bulls tack on 2 more.
Shots are just flowing for him right now, having a really strong quarter.
Lillard outside. Pass to Barrett. Back to Lillard. A The shot is good. It's his second bucket in 5 tries.
Now, what more can you say about Lillard's gritty demeanor on the court? I guess contact doesn't bother him.
Jordan inside. Embiid's there. And Jordan gets it to go.
And he gets one to fall, and now one out of his first 4.
DeRozan against James. Dishes it to Barrett. Good, and the assist goes to James.
Yeah, the chemistry has been terrific. Really impressed with their offensive execution.
Here's Iverson. No good on that one. The Knicks go the other way with it.
And already they've staked out a noticeable advantage in terms of aggression and controlling the backcourt.
Not the most productive quarter he'll ever have, but his shot selection's been a little bit dubious.
That's a 2 from Randall. That one wide left. The Bulls leading by 3. Iverson outside. Back to Giannis. Five to shoot. Vucevic trying to get open. Giannis no good.
They haven't needed him as much as I thought they would tonight.
Lillard fires away from way outside. Offensive rebound. Count that bucket.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
Iverson kicks to Jordan. DeRozan surveying the D. Back to Vucevic. Inside. Iverson no good.
And you can see the defenders afraid to kind of get in his way a lot of times when he's on his way to the basket. But on that one, they were there.
Lillard misses.
His touch has been off tonight, and now his judgment is off too. I mean, come on. It's not a small shot.
Jordan against Barrett. And Embiid with the block.
Now, you got to be careful around Embiid. When he's around, he's capable of coming up with these blocks.
Here's Barrett. And the rejection by Giannis. Outside Jordan. The pass to Iverson. That drops and it comes off an assist from Jordan. Jordan's got 3 assists tonight.
Yeah, and this is what happens when you have a scorer like Jordan on the floor. He attracts all that attention defensively, leaving guys wide open.
Now, here's Barrett. Embiid, the pass to Barrett. He nails it, and we're tied up. Barrett's got 5.
And, well, like a lot of young players, Barrett's working hard to become proficient from range.
And now the first timeout called here for the Bulls.
And when you bring up the process to Embiid, he just says it's an ongoing thing.
Yeah, he's explained it a few times. I mean, it's a process from making the playoffs, then another one for the conference finals, then another one just to go to the finals. That doesn't even have you winning a ring yet.
Iverson against Lillard. Jordan's shot is off.
They hold the early advantage on the glass.
That one good for 2.
A terrific scorer. Barrett possesses a great understanding for when he needs to be aggressive.
Pass to Jordan. He kicks to DeRozan. Iverson outside. Now the feed to Vucevic. Good. And it's Iverson who picks up the assist. Vucevic has got it all tied up now for the Bulls. And so Lillard will bring it up for the Knicks. They're coming off that win against Philadelphia.
Yeah, I mean, we saw them do a little bit of everything in that game. Showed a lot of versatility.
Yeah, the offense looked cohesive last night. Whatever challenge the opposition presented, they answered with confidence.
Iverson passes to Vucevic. And Embiid with the block. And it goes out of bounds. Last touch by Embiid. Jordan the pass to Vucevic. And the rebound goes to the Knicks. Embiid's got 4 rebounds in this game. The drive by LeBron. And James throws it down.
Man, you gotta love watching James sky for the slam. I mean, demonstrating how high he can get up off the drive.
Antetokounmpo finds Jordan. Back to Giannis. The shot off that time. Randle with some nice D. Lillard from outside. Vucevic with the rebound. Vucevic has got 6 rebounds here tonight. Here's DeRozan. And again, Chicago. No good. The Knicks with the lead. Lillard the pass to LeBron. Back to Lillard. Clock at 6. Looking to end his cold spell. And LeBron James gets it to go.
The ball movement on this run has been fantastic and is a big part of why they've been able to get these good looks.
Randle against Jordan. Embiid with the steal. Passes it to Barrett. Feeds it to Randle. And he floats in for the easy 2. Credit the assist on that one.
Assists like that have typified their effort today. Terrific ball movement.
Iverson dishes to Jordan. To halt the run. And the dunk by Jordan.
And that time the screener rolls and Jordan has room to get the shot he wants. Makes a good decision to keep that one himself.
And it's Lillard missing.
And he has to work harder to get a good high percentage look. I mean, he's been taking some bad shots.
That's his first personal foul. First team foul. Checking in for the Knicks, Derrick Rose.
Iverson against Lillard. The drive by Iverson. The Knicks pull it in.
Those are chances. Almost always you can rely on him to get you 2 points, but the D just enough to keep him out of rhythm.
Oh, you love seeing James soar like an eagle. He's exceptional at rising up quickly for the alley-oop.
From deep 3-point range, and so it's LeBron James making things happen for New York. He comes away with 11 points in the quarter and is showing no signs of fatigue. Back right after this. And a hard-charging attacking style for Giannis. He knows he'll absorb some contact along the way.
There's going to be a lot of teams that's going to come out and try to be physical with me, try to hit me, knock down to the floor. But I just got to keep my composure. I think I have great teammates that always talk to me and tell me, stay focused, stay in the game. You know, I know that I'm going to get a lot of contact, and I'm just ready for it.
And such a fierce competitor, but Giannis knows he can't afford to get into altercations with opponents.
No, too important to his team. Sometimes toughness is about keeping your composure even after the tough hits.
And thanks again for tuning in. If you're just joining us, we've played through 1 quarter of action so far. In a moment to look at the scoring approach in terms of where the points are coming from for the Knicks.
Well, they're just a team you see right now. Their passing in the first half has been outstanding.
And also, they've gotten the 3-pointer to fall tonight as well. That's equally as important.
All fueled up and ready to go. Let's reset the lineups courtesy of Gatorade as the second quarter gets going. So the Bulls 5 right now. We've got Bradley. Michael Jordan is out there with Lonzo Ball. And it's DeRozan, and it's Antetokounmpo in at the 4. And let's catch up with our sideline reporter, David Aldridge.
Well, the league remains in love with three-pointers, but DeMar DeRozan remains true to his game. He says, if I see 100 people walking left, that doesn't mean I'm going to do the same. I see this clear path and want to stay right. Shooting threes, I feel like I'm settling. Whereas I think anytime I drive, I'm going to score or get fouled. Kevin, different strokes with different folks.
Yeah, but D.A., I love that strategy. Thanks for that story.
Oh, look at that awareness of ball. Fantastic at recognizing when his teammates are wide open.
James against DeRozan. Pass to Walker. His shot is good, making him a perfect 2 for 2 from the floor.
But this is the thing about Walker. He will challenge you from the perimeter. He will challenge you inside also.
To the paint. Here's Bradley. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line. Greg, you played on one of college basketball's all-time super teams. Hard to imagine we'll see that kind of dominance over several seasons like you guys had at UNLV.
It's true, and we still see dominant teams, but you know the difference is now the most talented teams tend to only play together for one season, and so that makes it really hard to run together stretches where you can call yourself a legitimate dynasty. But I still love where our game is and look forward to watching these young men chase their dreams.
And he makes the first. And so Bradley nails both of them. We're about a minute and a half into the second quarter now. And there's the pass to Randall. James looking it over. Here's Embiid. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
That's his first personal foul.
The massive size of his game. He uses it well to cause problems.
On to the next.
This is his first chance at the line tonight.
And he buried a bunch of shots from the stripe in that last game.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
That free throw, no good.
Well, probably a little draft in the arena tonight. He's the last guy you expect to miss the mark by that much.
Absolutely. And the second free throw, good.
And there's no question, when Embiid is healthy, he's a problem. I mean, a versatile, confident big man with a high ceiling.
Now, here's Ball. Still looking for his first bucket in this one. Ball's knocked loose. And he makes that one.
Able to keep his balance, even while getting hit. I mean, Ball absorbs contact very well.
Now, when Lonzo Ball entered the league in 2017, Greg, there were major questions about his shooting. And he struggled, of course, during his rookie year.
Yeah, and shooting 30% from deep and under 50% at the line. But credit to Lonzo. He's put major work into his stroke, getting that free throw percentage to over 75% during his 4th year in the league. And his three-point numbers, they've also improved greatly.
Randall no good. Bulls trail by 6. Right side DeRozan. Pass to Jordan. And the layup's good off the glass. Jordan's got his third bucket of the night.
And you can just see the extraordinary competitiveness. MJ staying laser focused after absorbing the contact.
Now here's Walker. 11-point game his last outing.
And guys, they continue to put a lot of pressure on the interior defenders with their work down low.
Quarter number 2, around 3 minutes gone by. There's the lob at Tacumbo, and emphatic LU jam.
And one of the most athletic players in the league. Giannis makes those alley-oop jams look easy.
And the Knicks decide to take their first time out here. Here's Walker. And denied. He sends it right off the glass. Jordan with it. Here in the second quarter, just under 3.5 minutes played. Pulls up on the elbow. And it's DeRozan missing. New York leading by 6. James outside. To the inside. Embiid. Yes, it's James picking up the assist. James has got 3 assists in the game. The Bulls have gone 4 of 6 in the field here in the second. Ball kicks to DeRozan. Outside Jordan. Randall against Antetokounmpo. Over Randall. That one a little long. And so it's Randall bringing it up now for the New York Knicks. The drive by LeBron. And he can extend the lead to double digits. Bulls trail by 8. Outside DeRozan. He feeds it to Bradley. No good that time. Good D by Embiid. The Knicks have gone 5 of 11 from the field since the beginning of the second quarter. There's Walker with the 3. The Bulls shooting a lackluster 38% for the game, struggling so far. Jordan finds Giannis. Deep 2 from Ball. Chicago now working with the new shot clock. Here's Bradley. Drops it in from 11 feet. Bradley's got 6 points.
He's finally coming around, trying to make up for that goose egg he put up in the first quarter.
That's a 2-pointer from Walker, and it comes off the front of the rim. And Chicago shooting at an even 50% from the floor here in the second quarter. Here's Jordan. It's hauled in by LeBron.
Their game plan needs to change if they're going to get out of this hole because he is just not there offensively.
Here's Walker. Trying to get open is Randall. And Walker gets it to go on the assist by Rose. Walker's got 6 here in this quarter. Some tough offensive sets. They want to turn it around.
Yeah, right now you just need a bucket to get some momentum.
Alex Caruso is checked in for the Bulls.
First team foul. Coming onto the floor for your Bulls, Alex Caruso.
Outside, Walker. Here's Embiid. And the rejection by Antetokounmpo.
And if Giannis is anywhere close to you, don't shoot. His length covers a ton of ground, and boy, is he fast.
Now, here's Ball. Randall with some nice D.
I mean, he struggles with his finishes sometimes. I mean, it's kept him from being an elite player.
outside Rose. Kicks it to Embiid. Here's James. Good D by Jordan. Bulls trail by 8. Here's Ball. His last outing, he had 8 points. Lets it go from 14. Giannis, no good. The Knicks shooting 43% from the floor. Rose passes to Walker. Now Embiid. James outside. Fade away. Down to 5 on the shot clock. And good. Got the friendly bounce off the right side of the rim.
He's taken 5 shots this quarter and only hit 1. I mean, you got to say, ouch.
Here's Ball. And again, Chicago. No good. The Knicks leading by 10. Outside, Walker fires the 3. They get it back. He blocks it again.
A defensive stalwart so far. That's 6 blocks.
Greg protecting the rim. Love the hustle. Offensive rebound. Bradley. And the rebound paying off as they pick up 2 on the second chance bucket right there. New York's gone 0-2 from deep here in the second. Walker the pass to Embiid. LeBron outside. Back to Embiid. And the dunk by Embiid. That gives him the double-double. 11 points and 10 rebounds.
Excellent court awareness. James has always had terrific instincts as a playmaker.
There's the lob, and Kumbo up high to stop the alley-oop.
And maybe that'll trigger them. Impossible not to get pumped up after that.
Yeah, well, you can see the immediate reaction of the guys on the bench. They are pumped up. Now, here's LeBron. He's got 13. Here's Rose. Here's Randall. And Randall throws it down.
That's just a strong upper body. Randall converts to contact. Now, going to go to the line.
First trip to the free throw line for him tonight. Lillard's checked in for Walker.
At the line for 1.
Mind the lanes. Mind the lanes. 1 shot.
That free throw good from Randall.
And one thing that separates Randall from other guys, his size. That spin move. He can do it off the drive, in the post, now going either direction.
Now here's Antetokounmpo. 35 points for him last game against Toronto. Ball kicks to Caruso. And here's Jordan outside. Drills it from outside. Jordan's got 9 points. And whirling around the floor, Greg, is there anyone Randall reminds you of?
I mean, they're different players, but Akeem Olajuwon had an unbelievable spin move. Takes a lot of body control, especially for taller guys. But when you do it well, man, it is tough to stop.
Time call here. The Knicks decide to talk it over.
And team strategies closely guarded. One aspect of the game the fans aren't always privy to.
Yeah, and sometimes it's the most subtle moves that make the biggest difference.
Change here. Vucevic is checked in. Checked in for the Knicks. There's the lob to Lillard. Stolen away. Nice job to interrupt the alley-oop attempt there. Caruso, the pass the ball. The dish to Jordan. Drives to the hoop. It's rebounded by New York. LeBron's got 5 rebounds tonight.
And that's the battle they haven't been winning today. Their work on the glass has been porous, and that's got to change.
Proving once again how dominant he is. I mean, once Embiid gets rolling, it's like an avalanche.
Giannis passes to Jordan. Vucevic trying to get open. But on that shot, with that, the Knicks lead is cut down now to just 8 on the basket from Michael Jordan. Pass to Embiid. That's tipped and stolen by Jordan. That one's rebounded by Embiid. Embiid's got 11 rebounds in the game.
2 minutes remaining
against Giannis. Pass to Barrett.
2 minutes.
And the layup falls.
R.J. Barrett.
Barrett's got 9.
Can't allow Barrett that kind of positioning. He's just too skilled at finishing, even when you try to get physical with him.
Ball feeling it out a bit. Outside Jordan. That falls. Nice feed that time from Ball. 13 points in the game.
And there are nights it really doesn't matter what you do defensively. MJ is going to score, and this is looking like one of those nights.
And James throws it down.
I mean, he's just been brilliant today, guys, and it was the same exact story last time out.
Rose against Ball. The 3. Knicks with the rebound. Embiid's got rebound number 12 here already in the game. Lillard against Jordan. Here's Embiid. Beautiful dish, and the layup goes down. Embiid's got the lead up to 12 now for New York.
Well, with the role he's on this quarter, they're going to keep going to him and get that lead even bigger.
Antetokounmpo dishes to Jordan. Rebound by Joel Embiid. Embiid's got rebound number 13 with that last one.
It's a +5 advantage for them in rebounding after that one.
Defender was not ready for Rose to move like that. Artful ball handling gets him the shot.
The pass to Jordan. 8-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Shoots over Lillard. That one's in there. The Knicks lead is cut down to just 12 points with the basket from Jordan.
He's ramped up his game in a big way this quarter. I don't think he likes it when they're trailing.
Now James. He's got 15.
Chicago foul. Michael Jordan. That's his second personal foul. 3rd team foul. Checking in for the Knicks.
Floats it up for James. And that's the final possession with the nice defense right there. And so it's New York up by a dozen here at the end of the quarter. Their strategy has been clear tonight. Work the ball inside, get shots in the paint, and now they are scoring with ease. And now let's catch up with David Aldridge, who's standing by from the sideline. All right, Dave.
Thanks very much, Coach. This team is still developing. What do they need to do to really reach their max?
Just keep working every day. Give maximum effort, great concentration, and play to win. Make winning plays.
Sounds simple, but I know it's not, Coach. Thanks for your time. Back to you guys.
All right, David, thank you. We'll be back after halftime for the start of the third quarter.
And now, the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hello again, folks. Ernie Johnson here with Kenny the Jet Smith and Shaquille O'Neal. It's the NBA on 2K Sports, and let's talk the first half. LeBron James had it going on in the first quarter. He ended up with 15 points, 4 assists, and 5 rebounds. And taking a look at the Knicks, Shaq, what'd you think?
Ball movement was a real factor for them on offense. They played unselfishly with patience. Guys got shots in their favorite spots. When you get those high percentage looks, good things to happen.
And Kenny, let's get your input on the Bulls.
They wouldn't be in such a deep hole if they hadn't given up so many offensive rebounds. Getting out hustled, getting moved around, losing possessions. The one thing you can control is effort.
And that's a wrap. With the third quarter approaching, we now send you back to Kevin and the crew.
And with the second half upon us, we'll find out if this game becomes the route that it's threatening to be. You look at James, what a contribution.
In that first half, he was a hot knife, and the defense was butter, sliced right through them.
He did a great job of attacking the seams, getting to the rim, and then finishing strong.
Well, we've got a second half of basketball for you. We think it's going to be pretty good. A big comeback, though, is needed for this game to be competitive, and it probably has to happen quickly. Setting the floor for the Knicks. LeBron James is out there with Randall. Then it's Damian Lillard. Then it's R.J. Barrett. And it's Embiid in at the 5, roaming the paint.
And with the success they've had rebounding the basketball, they're right where you'd expect them to be, firmly in the driver's seat.
Bulls trail by 12. Outside Jordan. Down low. And it's Vucevic missing. And so it's Randall bringing it up now for the New York Knicks. Looking ahead to their next game, playing at New Orleans. They'll match up against the Pelicans. That'll be the second of this 2-game road trip. They get the rebound. Embiid, no good.
They have yet to hit a shot, a real slow start here in the second half.
From T. Iverson. The Knicks leading by 12. And with a little over a minute gone, the second half is underway. Here's Barrett again with the block. You've got to have a better effort against him.
Sending back everything.
A fantastic mobile one block. This one deserves another look.
And guys, they'll think twice about attempting that shot again. That was a big-time rejection.
DeMar DeRozan is checked in for Lonzo Ball.
DeMar DeRozan.
Here's James. And no good. Now Chicago takes it the other way. They've been looking out of sync offensively.
Yeah, their offense has ground to a standstill.
He's been as dependable as he always is. He can't do it all by himself.
Now, here's Lillard. He's got 5. Looking to get back on track here. There's another block. And that's 9 blocks.
You know he's going to be coming hard for that 10th, too.
On the wing, DeRozan. Had a chance there to cut it to single digits, but it's off target.
This is turning into a slow start here in the second half. Seems like they left that offense in the locker room.
That's his first personal foul.
Two minutes into the second half of play now. Iverson kicks to Jordan. And the call will be against R.J. Barrett. That's his first foul.
I mean, I like the call. I thought the defense was just there a little late.
And here are the Bulls now. Haven't given up any points here in the second half. Here's Iverson.
He's solid on defense right there. It's just solid. Randall showing more versatility on that end of the floor.
They have been board dominant in this game. That's definitely been a factor in crafting this huge lead.
Pass to Embiid. And here's Barrett. He's got 9. Count that one. Barrett's got 11.
No doubt about the consistency when it comes to scoring the basketball for him tonight. A real nice lift for their offense.
Iverson passes to DeRozan. Over LeBron. And the Bulls with another miss. The Knicks leading by 12.
And at times, it just feels like DeRozan is still underappreciated. Receives a lot of criticism for what he doesn't do and not enough credit for what he does.
Now here's Iverson after the miss from Damian Lillard. Antetokounmpo against Randall. And And there's Michael Jordan, the assist from Antetokounmpo. Jordan's got 4 this quarter.
And what you like there, Jordan never looks like he's rushing. Makes quick, solid decisions.
Lillard, he can't hit that time. Iverson with some nice D. And DeRozan's talked about using negative press to his advantage.
You know, he said you have to be able to take criticism if you want to be great. Use the negative energy to become something more than you thought you could be.
Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. It goes on Giannis Antetokounmpo.
Combo of strength and suddenness. Hard not to foul Randall.
He's gone 1 of 1 in the game so far from the line.
2 shots.
First free throw is good.
And we've seen Randall flourish with more responsibility. He's in his prime and playing his best ball right now.
And that's good as he hits both of his shots. Bulls trail by 12. Now here's Jordan. 19 points in the game. Passes to Vucevic. And Embiid pulls it down. Well, they're really making a point of keeping the ball moving around.
That's the key. The D can't focus on one player, and no matter what anybody tells you, that ball will always move quicker than the defender.
Into the Bulls, shooting at 36%, they really seem out of sync offensively. Rosen dishes to Antetokounmpo from past the arc. Lillard with it. He's got 5. Shoots over Vucevic. Vucevic with the block.
Well timed by Vucevic. Not a center who piles up blocks, but this guy picks his spot.
Jordan against Barrett. And we're going to have a jump ball. It's tied up there.
Jump ball.
And here are the Knicks now. That one's in there. The Knicks lead is cut down to just 10 points with the bucket from Vucevic.
And got to do more than that to stop Vucevic. So adept at fending off those types of challenges.
Lillard attacking, and Damian Lillard with the jam.
Just rubbing it in their faces with that dunk.
He is never going to take his foot off the pedal.
What a performer this guy is. He relishes the chance to have it.
Oh, my goodness. The creativity, the athleticism of Michael Jordan.
How about that strong defensive performance for this half's Mobile 1 block? And he's got 15. Over in the corner to Lillard. Shoots the 3. And it's Chicago with the rebound. Giannis has got 15 rebounds here tonight.
Not his best day from three-point range. I mean, just one in the first half and still looking for his first here in half number 2.
Good on the shot, and that shaves the lead to single digits. Giannis has got 10.
Well, we've seen that movie a few times, haven't we? An easy bucket in the paint.
Here's LeBron, and the rejection by Giannis. Pass to Iverson from deep. And a great assist by Antetokounmpo as that one goes in. And now just a 5-point Knicks lead. LeBron passes to Embiid, and the dunk by Embiid.
What an authoritative slam by Embiid, rising up and doing big man things.
Chicago calls timeout. In addition to going over the game plan and making whatever necessary adjustments have to be made, Greg, this timeout also the time for players to get rehydrated or hydrate for the first time with some Gatorade. Plenty of basketball still to be played here, and they have to get recharged.
That's a great point. Without proper hydration, a player can completely run out of gas down the stretch of a game. And that's something that none of these guys can afford to have happen. If you're going to battle all the way to the finish, you have got to be hydrated.
He's checked in for Chicago. And the Knicks making a change here as well. Burks, he's checked in for R.J. Barrett. Randall against DeRozan. Randall with some nice D.
He has shot them in the foot with his inability to make shots tonight.
Here's LeBron. Rebounded by Vucevic. Vucevic has got rebound number 9 now. What an effort here tonight. Tries from 10. And that one hits back iron.
And hard work on the glass. Once again, guys, they put a lot of effort and focus on the backboard.
And defensively, I know we say it every game. You have to try to make someone other than LeBron beat you. Easier said than done.
Here's Iverson. Following the score by New York. He kicks it to White. To Iverson. He is looking for Giannis and finds him.
Nice pass. Putting in work on the interior. Gotta love it.
LeBron against DeRozan. James outside. Embiid trying to break loose. Vucevic with the block. And they'll keep possession. And stolen by Iverson. In transition, here come the Bulls. Again with the block.
And swatting shots away with ferocity.
GA, he is not messing around in this one. They get a hand on it, and out of bounds as Chicago gains possession. Bulls trail by 7. He dishes it to Vucevic. It's good. Vucevic has got 4 points this quarter.
Always a battle when you're up against Vucevic. His soft touch helps him convert inside.
There's the pass to Lillard. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
Yeah, way to play in attack mode and get to the line.
Second team foul.
And a moment here to take a look at the scoring breakdown for the Knicks.
Their inside game has been great tonight. So much of their scoring has come from the paint.
And you've always heard of guys being in a zone shooting, but you can be in a zone passing the basketball, and we've seen that tonight as well.
The first one falls. All free throws good from Randall.
And if they continue, Kevin, their outstanding free throw shooting, that'll help them seal the deal.
And White kicks to Iverson. Tipped away. And stolen by James. And James throws it down hard.
You gotta appreciate the phenomenal speed of James. He's a master at cutting through the D with his hands.
All right, let's catch up with our sideline reporter, David Aldridge.
Thank you, Kevin. As NBA revenues climb into the tens of billions of dollars, teams have even more resources to compete. Staffs are growing with more coaches, trainers, and specialists, so general managers have more to manage than ever. Generally, the best organizations are those that effectively collaborate and communicate across the board. Kevin?
And DA, as we know, that's always been the case. Thank you. And wrestling for it there, but no one has possession. We'll have a jump ball. And it's the Knicks with the ball. 6 to shoot. Here's Lillard. That's in. Coming off an assist from Randall. Randall's got 5 assists tonight.
But Lillard is used to getting pushed around. Got to admire how he muscles it in regardless.
Now here's White. He's been quiet so far. Still no points in the game. Iverson kicks to Giannis. Pass to Burks. Poked loose and stolen by Iverson.
2 minutes remaining.
Three-pointer. And the Bulls another 3.
Something's brewing, guys. The three-pointers just continue to flow.
James laid in with a nice touch off the glass. 21 points for LeBron.
And what a selfish play from Lillard. This guy's no problem giving it up, especially when his teammate's wide open.
Iverson up top, covered by Lillard. Iverson passes to Antetokounmpo. Giannis dunks it down.
And didn't do anything fancy there, but didn't need to.
Nope, his only concern right now is getting the points on the board. And I don't mean style points. Now here's Lillard. 9 points in the game so far.
D has got to do a better job clogging up routes to the rim. Lillard is a terror when it comes to driving this out.
Here's Giannis. Here's Iverson. Will not go. This is off the front iron.
And they hold a huge advantage on the backcourt.
And LeBron throws it down.
There's no stopping James. I mean, when he's committed to scoring, he powers his way through everything.
Here's Iverson. Here's the drive. And the rejection by Embiid. Here's Burks. Vucevic with the block. There's 38 seconds left to play in the third. White finds Vucevic. Over Burks. It'll go, and the New York Blues get down to 8 on the bucket from Vucevic. Vucevic has got 10 points. Now James. He's got 23. There's 14 seconds left here in the third quarter. Here's the 3. DeMar DeRozan grabs the board. The third quarter comes to a close. Knicks out front. They're up by 8. We're going to step aside for just a second, but join us right back here for the start of the fourth quarter. Next. And while we can now, let's take a look at today's State Farm assist of the game.
And he sliced the D wide open with this feed. They had no chance to prevent that basket.
No, it's quick decision making. You see a guy open, you can't hesitate. That's an outstanding play right
there. The fourth quarter has arrived. So good to have you with us. And here's James. He'll bring it up for the Knicks. Antetokounmpo off there with Vucevic. Then it's DeRozan. Then it's White. And it's Caruso in at point guard. That's the 5 out there for the Bulls.
Got to D up Lillard at all times. You can't afford to lay off of him for a second. That's when he strikes.
Bulls trail by 10. And here is Antetokounmpo. Dishes to DeRozan. Looking to get it going. LeBron grabs the miss. LeBron's got 6 rebounds in the game. Kicks to Rose. James in the post. A second chance effort. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. It goes on Giannis Antetokounmpo.
Man, don't do it. Going for that pump fake. James has it just impeccable. Fooling the defense night in and night out.
LeBron James taking 2 shots.
That free throw missing.
In many ways, he feels like he's playing his best ball right now when you talk about LeBron James.
And the Bulls making a change here. Ball's checked in. And the Knicks making a change here as well. They're checked in for Lillard. Good on the second free throw.
And right now at about 85% from the line, that's up from where it was in that first half.
Giannis passes to Caruso. 1 minute now into this fourth quarter. To the middle. Here's Vucevic. And he gets the whistle for the 3-second call.
Costly error there. We'll see how they rebound from that miscue.
Man, when you're playing from behind, that's the last thing you want to do. Make matters worse.
It's stolen by DeRozan. Passes it to Caruso. Vucevic against Barrett. Vucevic the pass to DeRozan. And finished off by DeRozan.
And when you're a high-usage player like Vucevic, you have to keep your head up and be willing to make the next pass.
Now here's Rose. Poked away. Here's Caruso. Finds the open look, and it's on target.
I mean, it's time for him to take over. He's played it cool long enough, and I think he realizes that.
Rose passes to Embiid. The dish to LeBron. Driving the lane. Count it. Good. James has got 11 points here in just the second half.
And James likes pulling out the floater from time to time. Such a soft touch close to the basket.
Ball dishes to Vucevic. Shot from 12. And good. As it just snugs right down through the net.
He's getting hotter the deeper we get into this game. I mean, he didn't give him much of anything in the first half.
LeBron against Antetokounmpo. LeBron outside to the paint. Here's Caruso. Pass to DeRozan. Over Rose. DeRozan's shot is off. New York leading by 7. Now the pass to Rose. LeBron outside. And that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle and 2 shots coming up. It goes on Giannis Antetokounmpo.
You got to be careful now. He's always looking to get to the line whenever he can.
At the line for the Knicks, LeBron James. 2 shots.
And he knocks down the first one.
Yeah, and their free throw shooting has really improved here in the second half.
Michael Jordan is checked in for Alex Caruso. That's also good, so he hits both free throws.
And just a better job of getting to the line here in the second half. Didn't get there once in the first.
Ball, the pass to Jordan. Fires the three. It's rebounded by New York. They've led by as many as 14 points to the inside. And LeBron with the basket, the assist by Barrett. Barrett's got 4 assists in the game.
And with the game he's having, there's no doubt he'll be the guy they lean on to protect the lead.
Now here's DeRozan. Vucevic trying to get open. DeRozan's shot is off.
Well, they've been better than good on the glass today, and there is a glaring discrepancy between these two teams in that area.
They know they can't give him that shot. The D's are over it, not even giving him an inch of space.
Trying to break that ice-cold streak. It's rebounded by Barrett. Barrett's got 7 rebounds in the game.
And he's really trying to get them back into it, but the results just have not been there.
And the basket is good.
And guys, I just love watching DeRozan work in the open floor. So good at leaking out and converting.
Now here's LeBron. The shot will not fall. Great D that time from Vucevic. Here's Vucevic. He'll bring it up for Chicago. They trail by 9 points. Looking ahead, they've got the Jazz coming into town for the next game. And that game is the second of 2 straight at home.
So determined is DeRozan as he has piled up a ton of points in this league.
The drive by James and the dunk by James.
The finish was nice, but the setup was better.
Yeah, GA, the pick working to full effect before the stuff.
Yeah, coach is definitely pleased. That's the execution he loves to see.
That one drops for him.
And obviously his momentum from the last game has carried over here tonight.
Yeah, that's why he's hot. He's playing with a lot of confidence. That's why they're going to him with such consistency.
Now here's James. Embiid trying to break loose. James, no good. Bulls trail by 7. Giannis kicks the ball. Loads it up for Giannis. Hammers the alley-oop through.
And hard to decide which is better, the pass, the catch, or the slam.
Oh, there's no wrong answer. Sensational alley-oop. Barrett, no good. The Bulls have gotten more than 58% of their attempts to go down for them in the fourth quarter. They're 7 of 12. Here's Antetokounmpo, and it's good. Assisting on the play was Jordan. Jordan's got assist number 5 here tonight. The Knicks leading by 3. LeBron passes to Embiid, and it's out of bounds to New York. They'll retain possession. And New York making a change here. Randall's checked in.
Julius Randle.
And so here is New York. James, that's a 2-pointer. Ball with the rebound. For Chicago, they've gone 8 of 13 from the field since the start of the fourth, sinking the majority of their shots. 14 feet away. Got a piece of it. The Knicks shooting a pedestrian 36% in the fourth quarter. The offense not doing their best work of late. Rose finds James. New York moving it around. Antetokounmpo with the ball. Out defended by Randall. Now here's Giannis. Here's DeRozan. Antetokounmpo trying to free himself up.
Man, guys, he's been a pro for a long time. DeRozan still with the hops to flush. And boy, does he get up quick.
Time call here. The Knicks decide to talk it over.
And DeRozan, a free agent this past offseason, took his time to find the right fit in terms of who he would sign with, ultimately choosing Chicago in a big victory for the Bulls.
present our New Balance Player of the Game, Joel Embiid.
And when he's been on the floor, it has been a clinic in rim protection and shot blocking. He's played the defense of 3 men tonight. His block total has gotten to a point you almost never see in an NBA game.
And we've got an update here, so let's check in with David Aldridge reporting from the sideline.
Hey, Kevin. Well, during the break, I heard Tom Thibodeau as he talked with the team. He said, this is what we play for, fellas. Let's knock them on their heels right out of the timeout. Show them how much you want it. Go get it. He really is fired up about this game, Kevin.
Thanks, David. Jordan with it. Picked up by Barrett. To the wing right side. Vucevic down low. Guarded by Embiid, and it's Vucevic missing.
Credit to D for not giving up on that play. He's a tough cover down low.
Randall dishes to Embiid to take the lead, and DeMar DeRozan the bucket on the assist from Antetokounmpo. DeRozan's got 11 here in this quarter alone. And what's your take, guys, in the hustle sticks for Chicago?
They played a heads-up brand of basketball this entire game, and they've got the steals to prove it.
They have, but you also can't overlook how well they defended the rim as they challenged every shot, also gotten quite a few blocks as well.
There's an element to Nikola Vucevic's game that fits well with most of the league's modern offensive schemes.
And with his inside-out game, he's a guy that can stretch the floor. And Kevin, when you look at today's NBA, nothing is more important than spacing and passing. And when Vucevic is on the court, you can be sure the spacing will be excellent.
Shooting 2.
And the first one at the line is good.
And one of the most underrated bigs in the NBA. Vucevic quietly dominates on a consistent basis.
Iverson's checked in for the Bulls. Damian Lillard, he's checked in for New York. And both free throws good for Vucevic. Knicks trail by 4. Here's Lillard, and Damian Lillard with the jam.
And once Lillard hits the ground running, he's ready to throw it down. The D has got to step in front of him to prevent that.
Pass to Iverson. He feeds it to Vucevic. The shot misses, and New York will come the other way. Here's James, and foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. That one on DeRozan.
James is a workhorse down deep. He's close to the basket. You've got to wrap him up.
LeBron James at the line for 2.
Free throw good, LeBron. Both shots good from the stripe. Jordan with it. Inside, here's DeRozan. Oh, and the jam by DeRozan.
And this is why you go to DeRozan. When they need a bucket, he's a guy that can go out and get it.
Back to James, and finished off by LeBron.
I love how James takes hold of these possessions. When his team needs a basket, he steps up to the plate.
Jordan, the pass to Iverson. Knocked away. And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by James.
Chicago ball.
Antetokounmpo dishes to Jordan. Here's Iverson. Second shot opportunity, and that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
And, you know, and a 7-footer that can play the entire court. Vucevic is a tough cover because of that versatility.
Nikola Vucevic taking 2 shots.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
Free throw drops for Vucevic. And both free throws good for Vucevic. And so here is New York. A 2-point game. Lillard surveying the D. And he drops in the layup off the glass. Lillard's got 12 points here in the second half.
Well, Lillard, he's an exceptional player. He's a guy you trust to make the right decision in these moments.
Here's Giannis. Vucevic trying to get open. Giannis no good. And so Lillard will bring it up for the Knicks. Barrett. Count the bucket, and he's got a free throw coming up as well.
And, you know, that's what the scouts have always loved about Barrett. That alpha mentality and his ability to rise to the occasion.
And that one falls for Barrett.
And how big was that? He is just so reliable, so confident at the free throw line.
Giannis outside. And the call is going to be, yes, it is, an illegal screen.
That's going to draw a whistle every time down the floor. Not even close to being a legal screen.
And he knows it too. He tried to get away with it. Sometimes you do. That time he did.
Some firepower from this offense tonight.
Yeah, they got a nice groove going right now offensively.
LeBron, good.
As good as LeBron is at moving the ball, he's not going to pass up the jump shot if it's there for him.
Iverson with the ball. Lillard picks him up. Lillard against Iverson. Puts one up, and it's good on the way in.
That's just great touch. The teardrop, that's all about food.
Passes it to LeBron. And they double up LeBron. Barrett wide open, he fires. And it's off from 3-point range. Right side to Rosen. To the middle. He's looking for Jordan and finds him. And the dunk by Jordan.
Boy, I'll tell you, there's an art to doing this. What's amazing is how often Jordan hits the flush shot.
Here's James. Banked in off the glass. LeBron's got 40 points.
Oh, you got to love the poise of James, a master at executing in clutch situations.
Kicks it out to Iverson. DeRozan trying to get open. Another shot. And another shot. Vucevic. And so it looks like the Bulls will retain possession here. Chicago calls timeout. They're trailing by 3. 46 seconds left to play in the final quarter. 46 seconds left in the fourth. Antetokounmpo. The dunk and the foul, a powerhouse move, and he's got a chance for one more at the line. It's on LeBron James.
That's the team foul. At the line for Chicago, Giannis Antetokounmpo. At the line for one.
One shot.
Free throw, no good for Antetokounmpo.
In 2020, a special year for Giannis, winning MVP and Defensive Player of the Year, then signing a Supermax extension worth over $200 million.
And it's Lillard missing. So it's Chicago now. On the wing, Iverson. From the corner. LeBron grabs the miss. And that's an intentional foul.
That's right. No other option but to foul.
That's his fourth personal foul. 15th foul. Shooting for New York, LeBron James. Taking 2 shots.
So the first one drops, and that will put them up by 2. So he gets them both, and it's a 3-point game.
Those were pressure-packed free throws, and he looked as cool as he could be. So big to give them that 3-point lead.
Time called here. The Bulls decide to talk it over. They're down by 3. There's 18 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Guys, what do you think?
And if you can get a 3, shoot it. Otherwise, get the quick 2 and a foul.
Yeah, they have a little time to work with. The most important thing is to make whatever you take.
Good. And you can't get a bigger bucket than that.
That's why they put the ball in his hands. They know they can count on him to make some shots.
You have to foul, but I'm sure it would have liked to foul someone different.
Shooting for New York, Damian Lillard. At the line for 2.
As he doesn't get the first one to fall. Trying to focus now on the second.
What you love about Leonard is his drive. He wants to keep improving. He's a super competitive player.
And he ends up making the second, and that will put them up by 2. We've got 13 seconds left here in the fourth quarter. Iverson outside. Pass to Antetokounmpo to tie it up. No good.
And every miss finds its way to his hands. Well, what an impressive performance.
It's more than just being in the right place at the right time. I mean, he's been active and aggressive.
So a close game sees New York take this one. This win, such a tremendous emotional boost for him.
Really an accomplishment and crazy finish to take a road game like this and simply deflate an entire building.
And we've got David Aldridge standing by on our sideline with the player of the game. David, it's all yours.
Hey, thanks very much, Joel. Quality night offensively. How do you evaluate your performance?
Efficiency-wise, I've been struggling a little bit lately, so, this game was about just letting the game come to me. And I felt like I did that. My teammates found me. We got to win. That's the most important thing.
Winning ugly is better than losing pretty, right? Congrats. Thanks. Back to you.
Thank you, David. Great interview once again. And that'll do it, folks. For Chris Webber, Greg Anthony, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan. Thank you for being with us. So long.